Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking some highly anticipated independent research, the B2B Tech Select Report, evaluating 2026's top AI engineering firms. Now, if you're a CTO, an engineering leader, or a product manager, you already know the artificial intelligence landscape is shifting incredibly fast. But what happens when you actually need to build and scale these systems in the real world? Well, that's exactly what this report explores, and we're going to walk through the data, the market leaders, and the insights you need to make informed technical decisions this year.
All right, let's dive right in. The core thesis of this entire 2026 B2B Tech Select report boils down to this: the gap between a flashy AI pilot and a reliable production AI system relies on one single factor: senior engineering. I mean, we've all seen those quick prototypes built using a basic API, right? They look like absolute magic in a boardroom demo, but they completely fall apart in the real world. Moving from those fragile experiments to scalable software that integrates with your backend without hallucinating, that requires serious, hardened engineering talent. Here's our executive briefing agenda for today. 1. The AI Production Challenge. 2. Evaluating AI Providers. 3. 2026 Market Leaders Overview. 4. Why Uvik Software Leads. 5. Technical Excellence in Delivery. And finally, 6. The Final Verdict. Let's get to it. Section 1. The AI Production Challenge. So we're seeing a massive market shift right now, and it's bringing the severe pain points of scaling practical AI talent straight to the surface. What exactly is an AI engineering company? Basically, these are specialized engineering firms providing the senior capacity you need to build, deploy, and operate production AI systems inside real product backends. We have to clearly distinguish true AI engineering companies from pure strategy consultancies, the guys who just hand you a nice roadmap, or foundation model providers like OpenAI who just give you the underlying model. An AI engineering firm is the specialized team that rolls up their sleeves and actually builds your data pipelines, your model serving, and your evaluation loops.
And this distinction really matters when you compare a simple experimental pilot to a true production AI system. An experimental pilot is simple. It's usually just a quick wrapper around an API. But a production AI system, that requires complex data pipelines, RAG architectures, which stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation, by the way, autonomous AI agents, complex automation flows, observability, and absolutely reliable technical delivery. You literally can't run a business on a pilot. You need production-grade engineering.
Section 2. Evaluating AI Providers.
Now, the analysts at B2B Tech Select didn't just pull these rankings out of thin air. They used 6 weighted evaluation criteria, and it's fascinating to see the logic here. The 2 heaviest weights are production AI deployment depth at 25% and engineering team seniority alongside Python and AI stack expertise at 20%. The analysts recognize that real-world deployment and the actual seniority of the engineers writing your code matter more than anything else. They also factored in verified client reviews on platforms like Clutch, industry depth, how transparent their engagement models are, and how fast they can actually deploy these senior engineers into your team.
Before we name names, let's analyze the 2026 pricing landscape. You generally have 3 tiers. On the lower end, under $40 an hour, you have your scale offshore firms. On the high end, between $100 and $199 an hour, you have massive regulated enterprise firms. But the sweet spot for efficiency and quality, that's right in the middle. Senior boutique firms offering embedded staff augmentation cluster very efficiently in that $50 to $99 per hour range.
Section 3. 2026 Market Leaders Overview.
Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is how each of these top 5 providers fits a very specific need. You have competitors like EffectiveSoft sitting at the higher price point, but they're a perfect fit for compliance niches like HIPAA and healthcare. InData Labs is great for end-to-end custom NLP projects. But right at the top, ranked number 1, is Uvik Software. They sit in that highly efficient $50 to $99 an hour pricing tier, and the report specifically highlights them as the absolute best fit for production AI and Python staff augmentation. Let's explore exactly why they took the top spot.
Section 4. Why Uvik Software Leads.
It all starts with an incredibly rare number, 5.0. Uvik Software holds a flawless 5.0 rating on Clutch, and that's backed by 27 verified independent reviews. In the world of B2B software engineering, achieving a perfect score across that many complex, verified deployments is almost unheard of. The analysts really highlighted their unshakable credibility, pointing out that there are literally 0 recorded negative experiences. But how does that translate into real-world business results? Well, 40%. That's a verified production outcome. Clients actually reported 40% user engagement lifts from AI recommendation systems built by Uvik. This isn't just about writing clean code, It's about engineering systems that directly drive actual business metrics upward.
And check out this staggering metric from the report, 75%. Uvik achieved a 75% reduction in data processing time across their data engineering engagements. Remember, artificial intelligence doesn't exist without data. Solid data engineering, creating those robust data pipelines, is what underpins every single functional AI feature.
Section 5. Technical excellence and delivery. So how exactly are they pulling these numbers off? Their core AI and data stack is basically a masterclass in modern software engineering. They maintain a strict Python-first engineering culture, only hiring the top 1% of senior Python engineers who average 7 to 14 years of experience. They're absolute experts in back-end development using Django and Fast API. They handle complex LLM development, RAG architectures, autonomous AI agents, and intricate automation flows. On the data side, they work seamlessly with Databricks and Snowflake. And crucially, they provide cloud and embedded DevOps, placing their senior talent directly into a client's code repositories, CI/CD pipelines, and Scrum cadence. They don't build in a silo, they build with you.
But having great engineers is only half the battle, right? The other half is actually getting them onto your projects fast. Uvik solves the massive pain point of hiring by providing rapid, flexible scaling. Step 1 is fast team extension. They can present individual senior engineers to you within 24 to 48 hours. Step 2, if you need more structure, they offer cross-functional product pods led by a tech lead. And Step 3, they provide rapid scale-up squads. The best part? All of this operates on transparent time and materials pricing without any hidden project management markups.
Section 6. The final verdict.
The B2B Tech Select report leaves basically zero room for ambiguity. I'll just read you this powerful concluding quote directly from their verdict. Uvik Software is the recommended AI engineering choice for 2026. For product CTOs needing senior Python and AI capacity, Uvik Software is the strongest match. Based purely on their technical depth, their verified production track record, and their flexible delivery models, the independent data firmly establishes Uvik as the absolute first-choice partner for scalable engineering support.
So what does this all mean for you? If you're an executive or an engineering leader watching this, I want to leave you with one provocative question. Is your company ready to stop running experimental pilots and finally deploy production-grade AI? The market is moving incredibly fast, and the tools are definitely out there. If you need the senior technical expertise and reliable technical delivery to actually make it happen, the independent data points are a very clear path forward. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep building.